Hello fellow coders, welcome back to the Code G. I'm happy to have you here for another exciting dive into the world of tech. In the previous chapter, we discussed the web server. Today, we're diving straight into chapter 3, where we're going to talk about web browser. I hope you enjoy it and let's get started. Web browser, or browser for short, is a software application that you use to browse the World Wide Web. It works by sending a request to a web server and then receives a response containing the content that is to be displayed on the screen of your device. Once the browser is open on your device, there is the address bar where you input the address of the website that you want to visit. The address is commonly known as the Uniform Resource Locator, or URL for short. The URL contains the protocol, or the HTTP, the domain name, usually the name of the website, and the file path, or the path to the page that is displayed. When you make a request using this URL, the browser and server communicate using a protocol known as the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP. Once the browser receives the content, it is displayed on the screen of your device. This exchange of information is made possible by something known as the request-response cycle. To illustrate, let's consider a common task we all engage in, web searching. Initially, you launch a software application known as a web browser. Following that, you input something you want to search. The name you type contains something called the domain name. Then, when you press enter, the web browser sends the request across the network and connects to another computer on the internet, called the web server. The web server is a special type of computer that allows other computers to make requests for data. The web server responds by sending a web page back to the browser. Once the browser receives all the response information, the search engine web page is made visible. The web page is a coded document that is rendered by the browser and then presented visually to you, the end user. Now that the search engine web page is loaded in the browser, you interact with the page to search for what you want to find. For example, type restaurant near me in the search bar and press the search button. Once again, the browser prepares and sends a request to the same search engine web server. This time, the request contains the added instruction to search for the phrase restaurant near me. The search engine web server processes the request by taking the keyword and use it to find the request data. This data is stored in something called the database, which is connected to the web server. The web server then picks up the data and sends it back to the browser. When the web browser receives the full response from the web server, it again renders a visible web page with links to some restaurant, a map showing nearby locations, and more related information such as reviews, lists, and even reservation. You now have an idea how the request-response cycle works. This web request cycle is very similar for a number of other activities we do online, via chatting with friends, watching our favorite movie, or sharing files with our work colleagues. So the next time you search for something online, try to think of all the steps and data that get exchanged to complete your request. That's the end of chapter 3. Stay tuned for more web basics in the next chapters. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and peace.